What does it take to build champions? Strength, dedication, a coach who sees your potential before you do. In this documentary, we go inside the world of Myreon Sartin, former Southern Miss athlete turned mentor and leader. Before he was coaching, Myreon was a Southern Miss athlete himself, mastering the same events he now coaches.
To do a regular pop-up, I'm just seeing your foot placement first. Jumps are just they're so different from other events because you can be fast and you can be strong and get away with stuff in other events, but jumping, you have to have a certain technique about yourself and a certain skill. So, and you have to be precise and all that type of fine details. Fundamentals, you know, we do the small things all the time because that's what makes people great. A lot of times people look for, you know, the newest and the flashiest thing to do, but you know, in reality, if you can master the fundamentals and, you know, the basics, then that will carry you on. So that's what I like to focus on, just how to put your foot down or how to keep your hips up or how to keep your chest up or eyes forward when you're jumping. The small things can offset a big jump in the jump. So just, hey, learning that rhythm with your eyes closed, basically. I approach the mental aspects in my athletes by creating a competition environment in practice. So in practice, I might say, hey, the first two hit the bar, you know, you got this much, or you have to do this if you hit the bar. Or sometimes the kids they'll make their own little game up or own little competition up.
Coach Myreon, like a lot of us coaches on our staff, you know, we want to see the best out of all of the athletes on the team, not just our event groups. Even during some of the races at the championships, you can specifically see him, you know, taking a step away from coaching the jumpers and yelling at the runners on the track and, you know, motivating them. So, you know, he definitely is a big part of that. I think he's just brought a lot of just like the Southern Miss, you know, grit to it. I mean, he was an athlete here, went to school here, so, you know, he has a lot of pride from being an athlete here, and he's brought that back to being a coach, and, you know, it's translated to him, you know, working with the athletes and, you know, having them kind of have that same attitude.
We already know what he expects out of us, and so we just go out there and do it, and, you know, pretty much throughout the whole meet, he's more of a, you know, supporter and, you know, just fixing little small things that we need.
Way to land all together. That fucking, my bad. That fucking, you put it all in one hole. Boom. Hey, eyes up again.
The most important thing to me is he's very positive. You know, everything is going to be positive feedback. You know, we can say, hey, that was bad, but then, you know, we're going to talk, you know, 5 seconds about what was bad or what we did wrong, but we'll talk another 10 minutes about what you need to do to get better.
It's cool. Oh, yeah, if you don't want to measure, just walk back. It's all good. Lost control on that thing, huh? Yeah. Just finished it. Yep. My girl, she basically said that. Caught you off guard. Yep. You good. Ride with it, okay? Uncomfortable sometimes mean you about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to feel uncomfortable, just go break through it. Boom. You got it. Yeah, there you go. Hey.
It's literally right there. Like,
Just do it. Pull yourself to it. The biggest challenge a jumper can face in college sports, I would say, would be balancing the bruteness of the event. It's not a graceful event. It's not a soft event. You can't be, you know, tender. You can't be timid in, you know, being a jumper. It's explosive. It's hard on the body. You're putting, you know, 3 to 5 times body weight down on a single leg, you know, while you're running full speed. So it's a hard sport on the body, hard event on the body.
He likes being on the track and coaching. I think that's just what that's his purpose in life. You know, I think that's what makes Myreon happy, and that's what he does well. Myreon's got a bright future. He's kind of a son of the soil here in Mississippi. He went to Southern Miss, so I'm not sure what his next stop is.
Follow Coach Myron's journey and see how he's shaping the future of track and field.
He's very unconventional. He's the hype man all the time.
You gonna remember him. You ain't got no choice.